We're talking to Miss Judith McCoy and Miss JBusbee2. And of course, ladies, let me welcome the two of you back to this final segment of the show for today. And of course, Ms. McCoy, I think we've talked about mothers to mothers and some of the activities that Ms. Busbee has been involved in. But let's look at some of the challenges, not only to the babies, but let's look at some of the challenges to the babies' mothers at this particular time. And then, of course, we'll allow you and Ms. Busbee to give us some additional information before we end this show for today. Let's start with that.
Well, Nashville General Hospital is a safety net hospital in the Davidson County area, which actually means that whatever your health care needs are, you come to our hospital regardless of your ability to pay. Our mission statement is saying that we're going to take care of you. We're going to ask questions later. Well, every expectant mother needs good prenatal care, and everybody doesn't know or understand that the state of Tennessee has a program that grants every expectant mother health care coverage through their pregnancy and 6 weeks postpartum. So it is important that every expectant mother, whether they have insurance or not, should come to Nashville General because you need good prenatal care. Well, going back to that as a spinoff, we are the safety net hospital, which means we're going to take care of you, and certainly that puts a challenge or a strain on budgets, but at the same time we are passionate about helping the people that we need to assist. And we also partner with the Meharry Medical College because they manage the pediatric clinic that the two buildings are attached, and we are united as partners. So we're taking care of prenatal and delivery, and they're taking care of the pediatric aspect of these needs. And we have board-certified physicians, and whether it's surgery, whether it's OBGYN, or whether it's pediatricians, we have a great experienced staff. But the one thing that we serve in common is that we're passionate about caring for the underserved. Very good. And in a real sense, medically, no child left behind. No child left behind. We're going to give you a good foundation from prenatal and transition you over into pediatrics and help you grow up to be a better citizen. Like how does this play into your program?
I actually, about 4 months ago, Meharry on the OB pediatric floor donated space to Mother to Mother. So I actually have 4 offices filled with baby items, and our concern was if you didn't deliver at Nashville General, we didn't want you to fall through the cracks if you were in need. So we also deliver baby bags to if you go to the clinic for your you know, your postpartum checkup. The nurses then will give you the baby items as well. And
this is a real service to a large number of people. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
I mean, it's probably hard for us individuals who might have financial resources. It might be hard for us to imagine the kind of need out there.
Well, I'd like to inject 2 more things. Dr. Adrian Samuels, a professor at Tennessee State University, has also partnered with us along with JBusbee2, and it's his organization or his department that provides the infant car seats for the mother-to-mother program, which is also providing assistance. And I'd like to give TSU another shout out. We have Tennessee State University volunteers that they are the ones that are coming in and providing their time to help assist Ms. Busbee and putting these gift bags together. So we're reaching out to the community, and as Janie said, we have ladies in the community that are physically making blankets and shawls, and they're all the way from West End to North Nashville and you name it. And so the word is spreading slowly but surely, and that's why we're really happy to be invited to your program, because we know that we're going to get more exposure for not only Nashville General Hospital and for Meharry Medical College, but for the work that Mother to Mother is providing at the hospital. And you can't do it alone, and we certainly appreciate this opportunity to be here.
What would you like to see happen in terms of the program that you're involved with, this Mothers to Mothers Foundation?
Well, we've spent a lot of time. The baby bag program has been a huge success, and we will always do that. We really love that program, but it is important. I worked with the YWCA last year and did the Families First program, which is the program to help mothers get off of assistance. and get them trained and self-sufficient. And you know, we've talked about there are numerous programs we'd like to see, but I would specifically, I think we need a diaper program. I'd love, if you're on WIC and TennCare, you need diaper help as well. So
when you say a diaper program, what are you saying? You're saying that
I'd love, I don't want the government to run it, but I'd love to couple with WIC, and when they go in to get their WIC, their stamps to go get cheese and staples for the baby, or formula when the baby's young, allow them to get diapers as well. Because
and so on some programs, the food stamp programs and et cetera, there are certain things that you cannot purchase. Is that what
exactly,
you're saying?
you cannot purchase.
And diapers would happen to be one of those items that you can't purchase?
Yes, sir.
Well, now, that's really difficult to understand, which is to say that you receive this assistance, but and I can understand some paper products and et cetera being eliminated, but well, what are the possibilities? Have you talked to anybody beyond just the people at WIC? I mean, what about the state legislature? They don't have any impact.
Well, the real problem is I would like to run it, you know, working with some of the government programs. I'd like it to kind of be joined, but as well.
So you would like to have it as a private program?
And probably write grants to fund it, or get
that's what I was
private
thinking about, the funding.
Yes.
That's what,
Get the funding, and the other program Judith and I've talked a lot about is what we did with Families First and education. It's so important for mothers to know. You know, the worst is to have a mother come in for delivery and she hasn't been seen her whole pregnancy, you know. So education and being a good parent when you take the baby home, and all the other items, and expand, obviously. You know, now that most of the nurses know, they can call me, and if they need a car seat or a crib or a stroller or a high chair, or any of those.
And so you actually provide all of those implements, as well as the general
the baby bag kind of opens the door to let the mothers know somebody's here, and anything they need. I have a Babies R Us. I have full baby supplies. So
very good.
Anything they need, we try to supply.
Okay, I'll tell you, we've got about 2.5 minutes, Mr. McCoy. Let's give you a minute to sort of make some final statements. And of course, after that, Mr. Busbee will make some final statements.
Well, we're here today to talk about Mother to Mother and its presence at Nashville General Hospital at Meharry. And so, as Janie has said, it's a very successful program. Anyone wanting to donate to the program is welcome to call Nashville General Hospital. And my direct line number is 341-4082. That's 341-4082, and I can introduce you to Janie Busbee, or you can bring your donations directly to the hospital. They're very much appreciated. And
they're also much needed, I would say.
99% of the babies delivered at General are born to families that could use a little assistance. It doesn't mean that they're indigent, it doesn't mean that they're living under a bridge, but any little assistance is a boost, and it's much appreciated. We don't interview, we don't ask any questions. They're just given a gift bag because it's the result of my baby shower dream coming to a reality.
Well, just the mother-to-mother gift bag itself is supposed to be, I would imagine that's quite an expensive proposition. How much maybe I shouldn't bring that question. How much money, I mean, how much?
We estimate that the cost of each bag is about $110.
Oh, that's a real piece of money.
Right.
That's something that the mothers would not have access to if this program did not exist.
Right.
And so in a real sense, that's quite a piece of money. I was thinking about $20, $25.
No.
And that does not include the high chairs and baby seats and all of that.
That's just the bag.
This is a very, very, very expensive proposition.
It
I
is.
can understand.
But it's wonderful. There's nothing better than pulling up to the hospital and there's a baby coming out from a checkup in one of my outfits.
Or employee morale is up. The nurses are so happy to be able to provide these things without having to go into their own pockets. And so now they're just a phone call away from resources. Janie is much appreciated, and everybody smiles, hugs, and kisses her whenever she's in the hospital.
And of course, the staff, I would imagine, really do appreciate that, because I would imagine some of them have that kind of compassion.
They do.
They want to try to help
Well,
out.
you can imagine a mom saying she's going home and is going to put the baby in a drawer to sleep. The nurses all want to be able to provide.
I can understand that. And that's a very, very social consciousness in terms of the children hospital. And of course, let me thank the two of you for coming by and giving us much more in a real sense than we anticipated in reference to just the very title that we were trying to operate under. But we certainly appreciate the two of you coming by. And of course, let me encourage our audience to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments. Thank you and